Okay, we got a 2011 Jeep Compass here in the shop. I'm going to show you how to check the fluid levels under the hood.
Got our coolant level here, and we can see it that it's full. You can see the line on the side over here under the coal level. But if we're looking inside, you can see the level, and it's up to about here. And this is the full mark.
That's the full mark right
Yeah,
there.
so we're at this mark. We're a little above the cool level, so we're good there. And then our washer fluid, you can peek in here. That's full. You can see it in there. So let's get that on there. We're looking at the belt. There's no dry spots or cracks on the belt, so that's really good. And here's our radiator hose right here, running across, that runs over. You want to be squeezing this, make sure it doesn't feel gummy. It's got to have some resistance to it. Now, we've ran the vehicle briefly. We're going to take the radiator cap off. You always want to do this when it's cool. And we're going to crack it loose. And right now, we cracked it loose. It's not under pressure. So here's our coolant level. We want to do a strength of the antifreeze right now. So we can either do it in the tank or if we could do it in here. And this looks like we might be able to add just a little bit to this system.
Yeah, you never want to open this radiator cap when the engine's hot. Because it's under pressure and it can fly up and burn you. So you always do this when the vehicle's cold. So right now we're checking the strength of the fluid.
Trying to get it up to here.
To that top line. There you go.
It's really strong. It's good to almost 60 below.
Okay.
So that's awesome. This is our power steering fluid here. If we put the thing in here, you can look down, trying to find the mark. There's the minimum mark is on the bottom over here.
It's on over there?
Yeah. And
Let's go around the other side so we can see.
Showing like the minimum mark down here.
Okay, so it's kind of hidden behind that bracket.
Yeah. So, we've got the fluid is a little below. It's just at the minimum level. I'm going to just put a little bit in there, the power steering fluid, and then we'll top that off. And then, so we're going to just put a little bit of antifreeze in this thing. And then it looks like it's got a transmission thing right, lipstick, but I don't think this comes out. I don't think you can check this.
We twist it.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh shit.
That was the cap. The cap just fell down. It's only a fill plug. It's got to have a plug on the side of the tranny, so we'll get that.
So yeah, there's no dipstick under that thing. It's just a transmission fill plug.
Yeah, it says something on it here. It says use the Chrysler fluid only. So this is just a fill plug. There's got to be a drain plug on the side of the tranny. I mean, a chuck plug. This just twists down and locks into place. Okay, we got that locked in. So let's look at our brake fluid level over here. This is all slimy.
Yeah, it's got all undercoating on it. So there is a fill mark right on the side, a full mark rather, at the top. You can see it. And this is a translucent jug, so when it's clear, you can usually see the
fluid bouncing around in there. Let's take the cap off and see. Yeah, it's full up to the top.
Okay, you see how we're good on that then.
When you put the light on it here, see now you can see the level. It's right there.
Yep.
God, I'm dropping caps today.
It's do it again.
All right, let me get my eye in there. Okay, get that back on. All right, we're just going to top off our antifreeze a little bit here and the power steering fluid. And we've checked all of our other items. So that's what you want to check on this. We're going to spray this latch with some penetrating oil to make sure that it stays loose, so don't stick on you. Don't forget about these. A lot of people forget about these. You don't pop the hood very often, and when you do, you want it to pop.
All right, we're going to top that stuff off. All right, so we're topping off the radiator.
Yep, didn't need much.
Just a little bit.
All right, now we'll top off the power steering fluid. Yeah. We'll top this off. We're going to top the power steering off just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it's almost to the high level, so we're good. Put the cap back on, it just twists on. Find the slot, twist it, it's locked in place. Okay, you got the stick in there, right up to the check mark, where you can see right here where my thumb is. It's just a little over. We just did an oil change on it. It says 4.5. We've got 160,000 miles on this vehicle. It's going to burn a little oil, so we put the other half quart in it. Put the dipstick back down into the hole. Get it so it sets down in place. Okay. This will clean. So we got our oil. You can't check the training fluid unless you have it up and pull the plug on the side. We checked our brake fluid, power steering fluid, antifreeze, and our windshield washer fluid. All our belts and hoses are good. You know, the battery's been changed on this thing. It's fairly new.
That's brand new.
So, you know, so everything looks good as far as the winter goes here. You want to check your wiper blades, your squirters. And we're going to do a light check. And anytime you do an oil change, it's good to do that. Give the car a walk around. Because you may not be doing this for another, 7,000 miles, 5,000 miles, whatever you change your oil on. And a lot can happen in that time.
And that'd be it. If you guys have a question, leave a comment. I will reply back to you. And I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. It really helps us out. Thank you.